Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Bradley, and I would like to welcome you to another one of my video blogs. I have attempted to record this video. This will be the third time now. This morning I did try to record a video because it was long overdue. Um, Today was Wednesday. Well, it's not Wednesday anymore. Um, it was about 11, almost 12 this morning, or afternoon. I was trying to record, but I wanted to do that before I left because I had to go to my school, figure out my schedule, and I did all that. I hung out with my cousin, and I got home around 10, and it's been a couple hours since I've been home. So I wanted to do another one, and it was almost 12 when I started, and I did a whole like 30-minute video, and there was no sound. I was really upset, and here we are for the next one, the next attempt. Sorry, I look like crap. I don't know why my hair does this little flippy thing. It does it after a while, after like the day has gone through. It doesn't stay down. It flips out. It's because my hair is wavy, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, I want to kind of crap. Stupid Java. Okay. I want to talk about a few things. Um, Last video I said that I wanted to do, well, I don't know if I really said this because it's been a month, but I wanted to do a video every Wednesday, hopefully, and that hasn't turned out like I wanted because what I was doing for my videos was I was talking about like what's been going on in my day or my week as I was going to do it, and my life isn't really eventful, so I couldn't come up with anything to talk about because of the fact that I go to school, I go to work, and I stay at home. I moved away from everyone I know. Um, I mean, I live like 40 minutes away, so I don't hang out with anyone anymore because I don't have gas. I don't pay for my own gas, so my parents are kind of in charge of when I can go somewhere, when I can't. It's basically go to school, go to work, or after school I can usually hang out because it's pretty much if I drive to school, I'm pretty much where I used to live anyway, so I can usually hang out after school, um, but that's not very often anyway. Um, and nothing really eventful takes place. The only things that would go make my week, the events that I would are even worth mentioning, aren't worth mentioning. If that makes any sense. Anything that I feel means something to me is crap because I could talk about, oh, I had this for dinner. I worked 5 hours today. That's my day, and I come home and I play Animal Crossing, and then I play on my computer. I play League of Legends, um, and that's what my day is. My day is crap. The biggest things that's happened to me this week are I went to my grandma's house today to hang out with my cousin, and I bought all these games on Steam because it's the summer sale, and I freaking threw all my money at the screen and bought a bunch of games. I bought like eight or nine games, and I have played two or three of them. Um, I have all these games I bought on Steam that I don't play, or I haven't played yet. I will play them, but I haven't yet. Um, because I'll buy a bunch of them in like these big packs of Humble Bundles, which is like you pay a couple dollars and you get like 6 games. So that is something I do. Um, that's the highlights of my week. That's what I do. That's nothing. That's crap. That's boring. I sit here. I look at all these games I'm not playing, and I don't feel like playing any of them. That's what my week is. That's how boring my week is. Nothing happens anymore. Nothing. So I went to school today, not to class, to school, to try to figure out what's going on for this semester, and turns out I'm too late to register for it because it's already going on. So I have 8 weeks off. 8. But I'm already registered for the next couple classes, so that's good because I registered early since I was late for this one. It's just been a crazy school. So to solve the problem of my boring life, well, it won't solve my boring life, it's save my videos, solve my video problem. I will come up with, well, I'd actually like for you guys to help me. What I'm going to do is I will talk about a subject, hopefully chosen by you guys. If not, I will pick my own subject, and I will talk about it. I have 2 subjects already kind of lined up that I would like to talk about. One is the Xbox One. I want to talk about all the things that were wrong with it, or that everyone says was wrong with it. I want to talk about each little problem, the misleading information that was given out, and how I believe everything would work, and all that stuff. I know I'm a little bit late because that's old news. It's like a month old. E3 was a month ago, and then they did the 180. Everything changed. I'd like to talk about all of that. So that's next week's video. Then the week after that, I'm going to talk about the gay marriage stuff. I know I'll be like a month late for that too. But I want to talk about that as a point of view as a Christian, and viewing other Christian points of view. I want to talk about them because most Christians oppose gay marriage, but I do not. And I want to talk about that. So we can talk about controversial things. If you guys come up with an idea and I'm not necessarily going to talk about it, like dedicate a video to it, I might talk about like, oh, this was brought up. I don't want to discuss my point of view because of this, or I don't have a point of view, like I don't care, or it doesn't mean it enough to me for me to come up with an idea as to why I should care, or what my opinion is about it. Like, I'm not too opinionated about it to even make a whole video about it. So that's something I will do for you guys. So hopefully you guys come up with some good ideas as to topics I will come up with, or you will come up with that I will talk about. I will do it in this format to where I have ideas in my mind, and I will just kind of talk to the camera, not to the screen or the floor. I have to get better at that. I talk to the floor too often, talk to my desk, I talk to the screen because I'm trying to see myself, because I want to watch something that's moving instead of looking at you. But it's because my thing's not, like when it was on top of the monitor, because I moved the camera, as you guys can tell, I moved it over here. I moved it on Sunday because I thought it might be a better view. I actually moved it before that to down there because I thought that might be a good idea, but then it was like my keyboard was in the way, you couldn't see over it, and like, I don't know, it just looked weird. And then when it was on top of my monitor, I was looking down at the monitor. I don't know, it's just complicated where my camera's at. But this will be the format. I will talk about stuff. I won't script it. I will just talk as if I'm trying to talk to somebody, but nobody's responding, so I'm just talking to myself. And then I want to talk about an anonymous message I got on Tumblr. It's not a bad one, which is kind of funny because a lot of people get bad ones from anonymous people, but this one was a good one. It was I got 3 of them. I'm hoping they're from the same person. I think they're from the same person. I'm going to treat it like it was from the same person. If not, I'm sorry. But I got a message asking about my vlog, like where did it go? Um, I just explained the whole reason why my life was boring, and that's why I haven't come up with anything to talk about. I just recently came up with these ideas for the controversial, whatever, my opinion topics, the facts. I will just kind of explain what's bothering me, what's just stuff I see on the internet. There's so much stuff I see someone talking about, and I'm like, this is so stupid because you're wrong. Well, I mean, they're entitled to their own opinion, but I feel like their opinion is for the wrong reasons. So I'm a keyboard warrior. So I comment on things without wanting to comment because I hate. I'm not going to get into that. But I just explained all that stuff. Let me actually open up Tumblr to read the message. Where did it go? Posts. Let me scroll down a lot because I posted it. It was last night. I got the messages. All right. Here they are. So what happened to your vlogs? I said I moved the YouTube page for them because I didn't know if the person was watching them on YouTube on Tumblr and just doesn't see them anymore. And I says, but I haven't been keeping up. I wanted to do one at least a week at least, but the last month or so I haven't done one. I might try to do one tomorrow before I leave, which is what I tried to do this morning and it didn't work out. It's just hard to come up with topics because things aren't eventful in my life right now. So that all that I explained already. But then I got another message, hopefully from the same person, and it was a question asking, "What do you do for fun besides playing video games?" So I went through and I answered this question. I will read it for you guys. So what do you do for fun besides playing video games? I said mostly all I do is play video games. Animal Crossing. It says as of lately, Animal Crossing, which is this. It's already on, ready to go. I play that all the time. I have to play it every day. My whole town got deleted. The SD card messed up or something, and everything was gone. I had to re-download the game, and then I had to start a new town. That sucked. But what I did was, I won't talk about that too much. So then what I said after that was, I really love art and stuff. So I really love drawing and painting, and I had an art class, and I had a lot of fun. I met cool people, but I don't talk to any of them anymore. Actually, I talked to like one of them. My friend Sarah. We're friends on Facebook, and I'll comment on her stuff. She'll comment on mine. That's pretty much the relationship I have with her. I just added one of my old friends from art class on Facebook the other day, and I sent her a message, and she replied this morning. Actually, more this afternoon, and I just replied when I got home. So hopefully we can rekindle friendship and hang out, and I can try to get down there, hang out with them, or her, and whoever else wants to hang out. And I feel like I try to draw something, and like I like to. The only ideas I have for drawing stuff are people doing something, and I can't draw people, and it frustrates me so much. I really love art and stuff, but I'm not that good at it, and I get frustrated when I'm trying to draw and give up. Of course, I make YouTube videos, but I guess that counts as playing video games too, because most of my videos are YouTube, except for this channel, which is my video blog. The only other things I do are watch anime and other TV shows. I watch Attack on Titan, Supernatural, Dexter, general stuff, and I want to learn to I want to learn to skateboard, but that's another thing I get frustrated with, because last year I started hanging out with my friends and they wanted to skateboard, and I have shown you guys my 2 skateboards. I believe I've shown you them. I showed them to you in some of my other vlogs, so hopefully you guys have seen them. And I get frustrated because I can only ollie and I can't jump over stuff. I can just stationary ollie, and not even 100% of the time. I suck, and I just get so frustrated. And I said I'm currently going to school to become a programmer, and that's really fun too. That's another thing I kind of get frustrated with because I have to look it up all on my own and do all that stuff, and it's hard, but I get the hang of it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Um, but that's something I have to work on. And here comes is I was kind of getting emotional about this earlier, so I'm gonna try not to right now because it's kind of pathetic, I guess. They wrote back. I believe it's them. Maybe you should try a little harder with those things you get frustrated with. Slow improvement is still improvement, but you won't get better just giving up. That kind of hit me because I it says you should try a little harder. Anything that takes any kind of effort I give up on, and I hate that about myself, and that's something I need to get better at because it just sucks. I hate that part about myself. All through high school, I never did my homework. Still passed all my tests without studying because studying took too much effort and I would give up. I never even bothered starting to study because I know it was too much time. I used to tell myself if I don't learn it in class when the teacher's explaining it, and if I can't, because whatever we do classwork or whatever, especially with math, if I didn't get the concept, I told myself if I'm not going to get it the first time, trying to cram it into my head's not going to work. If I don't get it and if it doesn't stick, it's not going to stick. That's what I used to tell myself, and I got through high school. I did fairly well, 3.0 at least every time. The only time I would get a bad grade was like history class, like I wouldn't do the projects or I never did the homework, so my grade would lower, but it would still be good because my test scores were good. Um, I'm good at testing, um, but anything that took any effort, I gave up on. That's why I could have been AP, um, the honors classes, I guess you could say. I don't think it's, yeah, AP is advanced placement. I could have done all that. I could have done great in school, but I didn't want to make things hard on myself because I didn't want to do anything. And I still feel that way. I still have that mindset, and I really need to work on not giving up and getting frustrated with things because I'm not used to skateboarding and trying to do something physical because I'm not a physical person. I don't go out and play sports. I actually do some sports pretty well. I'm just not motivated to do them. I don't want to go outside and do that. Like I used to love tennis and volleyball, like when we play them at PE, but I never went anywhere beyond that. I never tried out for a sport. The only thing I actually did want to do was water polo, but I can't swim, so that didn't work out. Well, I can kind of swim now. I don't really go swimming because I'm self-conscious about because I don't wear a shirt. You don't wear a shirt when you're swimming, um, and I don't want to take my shirt off. Um, so all that was just a big problem. All of this is a big problem. When I go to school, I don't do my homework because I get frustrated with it because I don't if it's not something I really want to spend my time trying to do, then I won't do it. Like drawing, I want to do, but I don't want to spend the time practicing to get better. I just want to be better, and that's why I get frustrated and give up. And the same thing with skateboarding. I don't want to like practice. I don't want to try to get my feet do the right motion. I just want to be able to like, okay, this is how you do it, so I'm gonna do it, and I do it. Um, it just doesn't work out for me, and I get so mad. And it's true with everything I do, I give up. I always give up on everything. And when I play like League of Legends, whenever my teammates want to surrender, I always say like never surrender. Fight through this. We dug ourselves into this crappy game ourselves by not performing well as a team, not doing what we should, and we have to face the consequences for being crap in this game, and we have to fight it out to the end till they beat us, because you can always turn it around. If you, I mean, there's sometimes you're like, oh, this is clearly it's over, but I still hit no, and as long as I'm with like my brother, we never hit surrender, we never hit yes. And why am I like that with that game, with that mindset, playing through that match for an hour because we messed up, we didn't do as well as we should have in that match, and we did crap. Why am I like that with that game? And I won't take the time to learn to draw something because it's, oh, I can just give up. I don't have to keep playing. Now, why am I like that with that game? Just that game. That's the only game I don't. Any game I don't give up. I mean, like sometimes if I'm playing a game, I'll hit restart, but that's different. That's just trying to do your best. But when you're giving up, I can't give up in a game. Like I can't just leave. Okay, well, I've done it a couple times. I've hit yes before, but why am I so adamant about not giving up in that game, or in Halo where we're losing, we're clearly losing, but I fight through the whole game. Just even if it's my whole team left and it's just me against 4 people, why do I stick through that and not stick through any of this? Why don't I learn to do the ollie, jump up on something, jump over something? Why won't I stick to that and learn to draw, learn to skateboard? Why can't I do my homework? Why can't I pass the class? Because I don't do my homework. I do terrible and I forget, and I give up on the class because I feel like I don't want to take the time to do well in the class. Why do I do that? This is just me taking this little bit of advice way too far, way too deep, way too. Why is this anonymous message? Why is it doing this? This message has affected me in ways it shouldn't. This is what's wrong with my life. This is what I needed to hear from somebody. I need someone to be there because I don't have any friends. I'm going to straight up say it. I don't have any friends to hang out with. I don't have a good friend. I always ask myself, why do I have a phone? Nobody texts me. My mom calls me. My mom texts me. My work calls me. That's what that's for. I don't have any friends to text. I don't have any. When I do text somebody, it's not someone I'm really close with. I'll try to get close with somebody and it just doesn't work out. And I forgot where I need someone to be there with me to tell me these things, to help me get everything back on track. And anyone that's possibly going to be that person, I want that person to be there, but I won't let them. I actually have this good friend. I mean, I just said I had no friends, but I have no good friends. And I have this friend who, he would probably do anything for me. He wants to hang out all the time. He wants to. I don't know, like something about, if I get annoyed at all about anything with you, I won't like talk to you all the time because I don't really know how to explain it. But I don't feel like there's something I necessarily need to talk to you about. But I don't know. I feel like he could probably be a really good friend, my best friend, and I'm not letting it because I don't wanna. I don't really know how to explain that. I'm not gonna get into that, but I feel like I need someone to be there, but I'm not letting anyone. So it's kind of a lost cause anyway. So but I do want to really thank this anonymous person for being helpful. Um, I actually didn't say what I said in the message. So they said, maybe you should try a little harder with those things you get frustrated with. I should actually try harder with everything. Um, slow improvement, still improvement, but you won't get better by just giving up. And then I replied with, yeah, I guess you're right. Thank you, inspirational Anon, Anon, Anon. However you want to pronounce that, it's not a real word. It's just part of a word. Anonymous, Anon. And then, although I have no idea why you are anonymous, you seem super awesome. I really would love to get to know whoever this person is because you impacted me. You really did, and hopefully you'll be able to tell through this video. This is the second time I've been impacted and went on a rant like this because of this message. And you don't have to reveal yourself to me. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. I'm not going to make you. I mean, I can't make you. Um, but you're giving me this advice, and it's really awesome that you're doing that. And I'm not sure. I'm mostly just curious as to, are you someone I already know? Are you just someone who's been following me, who has watched my previous video blogs that just doesn't want me to know for whatever reason? Um, do I know you or not? Is what I really want to know. And I really want to know who you are. But I'm not asking you to reveal yourself. I'm going to respect that. But I want you to know that I'm curious as to who you are, and that you don't have to hide from me, because unless this is the reason why you're hiding is that I'm trying to call you out. But I would really like to thank you. I wouldn't tell anyone who you were unless you said, oh, that's okay, go ahead. But I want to personally thank you in my video for sending me these messages and for getting me to rethink everything and to keep this. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this in mind and heart, not to give up because of you. And I want you to know that, and I want you to be to let it be known that I am thankful for you sending me this message, and that is exactly what I need to hear. And I'm really just so thankful for you, and I want you to know that. Anyways, on to other things. The last thing I do want to talk about, last two things I do want to talk about. I'm going to self-plug myself. Self-plug my stuff. So I'd like you to come see my other YouTube channel, my YouTube/Bradley Heat. Bradley Heat is my channel name. That's where I do my gameplays, and I'd really like you guys to check that out if you're interested. I'd like to improve, and I'd like to do that for you guys. I really like the interaction I get from my videos, although I get like no views and a couple comments every couple videos. And I would also like you guys to tune into my stream on Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific time, because I go to church on Sunday and I get back at like 11, and then I'd like to eat before I stream, so I kind of gave myself an ample amount of time. It's in the middle of the day, so more people could attend, so it's not so late at night, because if I did it late at night, I mean, I guess I could do it at 5, but I picked 2 p.m. Pacific time. Last week I played Fez. I bought that on my Steam summer sale for $5, 50% off. And I'd like for you guys to check that out, because I enjoyed the game enough to want to continue and hopefully beat it eventually on stream. That's going to be my full stream playthrough. I'm going to keep playing that game until I'm done, or I'm bored of it, or you guys are bored of it. But I only get a couple viewers each week, and they're usually returners who are my friends in real life, or some of you may know Insanely Gaming. I blog from her quite a bit. That's how I found her stream. She streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and she knows me now because I've returned so much, and she kind of gets to know her viewers, and some of the viewers chat in the side, and I've gotten to know quite a few of them. So they sometimes join my stream, because my stream's not on any of the same days as hers, because mine's on the weekend and hers are not. So they come to my stream and they talk to me, and they're really cool people as well. And I would really love to get to know more people to join my stream and talk to me and get to know me, and so I can get to know them. I'm not doing it for the viewers, I'm doing it for fun, but I would love to get to know you guys, and that's why I do it. Because my experiences with Twitch are great, and that's also my username for Twitch is Bradley Heat. So if you type twitch.tv/Bradley Heat, and you can sign up, you can use your Facebook account to sign up. If you so please, you can pick your username, and then you can chat in my thing. You can't chat as a guest, I'm sorry. You can watch my stream, you can see the chat, but you won't be able to converse with me unless you sign up and make an account. So I would really love for you guys to come and talk to me. And I'd really love to get to know you. I try to say hi to everybody who joins my stream. Last stream, my mic wasn't working as well, which is why I've had to repeat this twice now. First time because YouTube messed up, and the second time because my mic was doing the same thing during my stream. But I would like for you guys to come and support me and talk to me during my stream, and check out the game Fez, because it's a really cool indie game that came out a couple of years ago, just recently on Steam. So I'm going to stream that for you guys, and I would love for you guys to join. But I would like to thank you guys, everyone who's watching this video, who's watched all the way through my video, my rant, my emotional. This wasn't really a breakdown, because I didn't break down, start crying or anything. Although I do have those quite often, not as much recently, but I had such an emotional time through this video. This is going to be a video I'm not going to forget, because I'm not going to forget that anonymous message that I got. I'm not going to forget it, and I hope you know that I'm going to keep trying to drive myself with that thought that I should not give up. I will take my mental state from League of Legends not giving up to the rest of my life, and I will strive to make my life better. I'll strive to get those friends that I need so much. I know it's weird to say I need friends, but I need support. I need friends that will love me unconditionally, because I am here alone all the time, playing by myself, playing without anyone. I don't even know if anyone's really watching. But if you are, I want to thank you for coming here and spending your time with me when you could be doing anything else. And I want to thank you. You are the reason I do this. So you guys remember, try to come up with topics for my future videos. I want to express my opinion and my thoughts on a subject. So if you could please comment and leave your suggestions, I will most likely respond to each one. Even if I'm not going to talk about it, I will mention why I won't talk about that in a video. I'm not going to just comment and be like, no. I will explain myself and move on. That way no one will feel ignored. So either in a comment on this video down here on YouTube, or in a message, can be anonymous or doesn't have to be, on Tumblr, and I will remember and I will talk about your stuff. So if you could do that for me, that would be super cool. And I will see you guys next week when I talk about Xbox One. So I will see you. Goodbye.